Gotta be ready for when the war starts. Fighting these battles through life got us accumulating war scars. Nothing is given. We going through these curses while we living. We soldiers on the mission until the dead in Christ is risen. I thank the Lord for all the biggins. Most High in Christ for all the fallen soldiers that I didn't mention. For all the fallen sisters too. Through the years trying to fight back the tears cause we missing you. And I never met Common War, but I hear stories from the brothers. In the truth, he was a dinosaur. And I know one day we all gotta die. I pray I go honorable like Makata's eye. Fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers. It's war at all costs, they killing us off. We holding on to all thoughts, no memories lost. And you can fall for they snare.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, chemo sabe, got this bitch off the hand. Got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Hey, one way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drums, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5 but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping.
bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. Down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. My hymen say I cup full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't U.P.K, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm U.P.K, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about the shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and YAHANNA had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos smash the time, this Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check, 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. Shit call me 47, praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame, ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, new bitch, hey, loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, new bitch, hey, loyal to the king.
Any man give his life for YAHWH, Mashiach in Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground. Nah, this ain't no movement.
according to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass she the prophet. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and no, boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, young, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the problem. With step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go be slow. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this. Bada bing, I bought the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this. I'm taking life for what it is. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go be slow. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuss, show me love, show me love. I need love, don't wanna leave me. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I
I.S.U.P.K. presents, under Commanding General YAHANNA, Felony Expungement Day, hosted by Captain Laban. On June 27, 2021, come down to 12355 Gratiot Avenue. I.S.U.P.K. is giving blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the opportunity to come down and start the process to get your felonies and misdemeanors expunged. For more information, dial 586-382-0569. Also, you can dial 810-892-3261.
Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead.
All right. What you're going to see, though, sister, is that your oppressor doesn't want to come together with you. So what you have to start with is your people. And that's what we starting with. All right. We realize that our oppressor does not want to give us any of those access to those grants. You understand? This program that we have, this is a law that was passed. It was nationally known. How come we don't know about this in the hood? Because they don't want us all to be happy and equal and survive and be prosperous in America with the same opportunities like the brother said. All right, so we here to give those opportunities to our people, okay? It starts with our people, all right? Anybody else got something? You got something, brother?
Hey, Shalom. We the Israelite School of UPK under Commander General YAHANNA, started 1 West 1969, Harlem, New York. You understand? What we doing right now is we going around helping our people getting felonies expunged off their record, man. What a beautiful thing. You understand? You can get your CPL, you can get a job, you can get your driver's license, all this. You understand? We with a brother right now out of Detroit, Michigan. What's your name, brother?
Rodney Dodd.
What's that?
Rodney Dodd.
Rodney Dodd. You understand? And this brother just said he just came home from 31 years, man. Get that brother a hand, man. You understand? And he seen the men of God come up and roll up on him. You understand? If I could, I don't want to hold you too long. Could you just tell us a short story on what your journey was through that?
Hey, man, journey, man, if I didn't believe in God, I believe in him now.
Believe in him now because you see the men of God. So with that being said, we got an event coming up, and you get your felonies expunged. You understand? Under the Most High in Christ, under Commander General YAHANNA. You understand? We the Israelite School of UPK, and that's what we do. And we got the whole liquor store shocked and froze because they never seen men of God. You understand? And that's what we do. We got a major event coming up, and we got an expungement event. Anybody that got felonies. You understand? And what we gonna do right here? We got certified lawyers coming out, and if you got felonies, they're gonna help you out get those felonies expunged.
Shalom, Israel. You know we are the I.S.U.P.K. coming to you out of 1 West Harlem, New York. We are the Detroit camp. This Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And what we coming to you today with is Expungement Day here in Michigan. What is expungement, you say? If you ever got a felony, if you ever got misdemeanors, right? This is the time, this is the process by which you get them taken off your record so they don't appear in public searches when they do a background check for a job you're trying to get, or another background check when you're trying to get a loan. Expungement takes those off your record.
So what we're trying to do is help these people, help our brothers and sisters get rid of these felonies. So we're going to have lawyers on deck. We're going to have a lawyer on deck. We're going to have paralegals on deck.
When is this?
This is June 27th from 12 to 4 o'clock at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, right down the street.
Breach, nigga. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach.
Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of UPK under Commanding General YAHANNA in the city of Detroit. Join us on June the 27th for our first annual Expungement Day. Recently in the state of Michigan, they have extended the laws allowing for brothers with multiple felonies to have their records cleared. It's an excellent opportunity for those that have been disenfranchised because of crimes in the past to come in and start the process to have their record cleared. right? As you know, having a record prevents you from certain job opportunities, housing opportunities, economic opportunities, man, and otherwise, man. So I think it's a good start to allowing for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people to have these records cleared so that we can rightfully participate in jobs and housing and other opportunities that otherwise we were excluded from. It's a heavy law in that they've changed the criteria from 1 felony to up to 3 felony, including certain violent felonies can be removed from your record. So again, on June the 27th, between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m., we're going to have 5 paralegals on deck, I believe, and a bona fide lawyer, man, to assist brothers in starting the process of having their records cleared. So there is no more excuses on the table that you couldn't participate lawfully in opportunities in this world. All right, again, we're the Israelite School of UPK under Commanding General YAHANNA hosting a expungement day, right, that will clear up to 3 felonies from your record. All you have to do is come down from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 12355 Gratiot Avenue in the city of Detroit.
I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black, gully jack, man. All them niggas on retreat. Go ahead.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom. I'm Priest and Officer Kazak Ahmad.
Priest and Officer Arawadia Bungad.
Hey, listen, man, we about to go on this mall real quick and tell everybody about the new news channel that's dropping. blackwatch.news. You understand? That's the website. Y'all go tune in. This is the only news channel that's going to talk about the truth that's happening to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in America and all across the earth. You understand? Black Watch News. You go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, or you go to the new website, man. It's a brand new website laid out. It's perfect. blackwatch.news. You understand? www.blackwatch, blackwatch is one word, .news, man. Y'all go on there, subscribe to the channel, and y'all tune in tonight, Saturday night. It's a beautiful Saturday, too. Look, man, listen, man, we have to go in there and get it in. But listen, y'all tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and y'all listen to this radio show, this news network, man. We ain't got no news network that's dedicated for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans solely.
Right.
But guess what? We do now. Black Watch News Network. You want to say something, anything?
I want to say what the other one said. Tune in tonight to Commanding General Yohanna's new show. New show. Black Watch.
That's right.
.news.
That's right.
Tune in. Shalom, Israel.
All right, Shalom, Israel. We about to go in here and see what's going on with them pretzels. And let everybody know about the Black Watch News. Listen, man, y'all tune in, all jokes aside. All right, Shalom, Israel. We out of here.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is I.S.U.P.K. The what? What is our what episode we are now? Is this the 54th episode? That's what I'm saying, man. This is the 54th episode of Under Ends, man. Get you quick one second. Let me just sort out this screen on this side. Give me 1 second. Get your comments in. Hold on 1 second. Let me just this one. Get your questions in and so forth, man. We're Under Ends, the 54th episode. Officer Karafia, Captain Parasha, coming soon, man. We've had a hectic week. Tons of things is going on, man. Tons of things all over the news and whatnot. You got niggas panic buying again. You see that one, the panic buying again. They call it, what did they call it? Ping buying or what? Some nonsense. Pandemic. That's what they call it, man. A pandemic. Listen, man, it's all garbage, man. You can panic buy all you want.
And guess what? If the Lord wants you to drop dead, you're still going to drop dead, man. Right. And while you drop dead, all that food you was panic buying to buy, a man like me who serves the Lord, it's just going to end up in my pantry, man. It's just going to end up in my refrigerator, man. Get me quarters. I'm trying to buy one of them, them refrigerators our grandparents used to have, them big ones where it was, them big ones. The ugly, but them big ones, man. You know what ones I'm talking about, innit? Yeah, them flat ones where you lift the lid up and it's got all the meat in there. It's got all the ice loaves in there. It's got the ice cream in there. And then you open the ice cream thing. Really, it's not ice cream, it's rice and peas in there, man. Listen, our grandparents done it good. Had rice, they put the rice and peas in the ice cream container. What else did they used to do? Used to put rice and peas in bags and whatnot. But listen, man, mashed potato, everything. All you people panic buying, listen, man, if you ain't serving the Lord, it's going to end up in my pantry, man. I'm trying to tell you, you're panic buying for me, man. You're buying all this stuff, which is going to end up in my pantry, man. Right. How about you come to the I.S.U.P.K and serve the Lord, man? That's the first thing you should do. That's right. Serve the Lord before you panic buy. And listen, man, most people are panic buying and you're buying things which is going off next week, man. It's the dumbest thing ever. How are you going to panic buy and you're buying bread? Right. And bread goes off after what? 5-6 days. That's right. How are you panic buying and you're buying milk and milk goes off after what? 5-6 days. That's right. Listen, man, you're wasting your time. At least if you're going to panic buy things which last a long time, man. Buy like dried ingredients things. Buy things like flour, things like oil, and so forth, man. Water. Most of you are buying orange juice. You do know orange juice and those things go off, right? When you look on there, it has a date on there. Usually, if you look at the bottom, so you panic buying, you're just wasting your time. What you're doing is you're making everyone have to queue up for Asda, or because you're afraid of everything. Right. And then last week it was what? Freedom Day. Listen, man. I've seen some videos. These white women couldn't wait to get to the club, man. Shake up their nasty self, man. Listen, man, they had to keep their nasty self for 18 months. That's right. And then now, they're shaking up themselves back in the clubs, man. Do you see the videos? I've seen them Edomite women shaking up themselves in the clubs, man. If we can find it. Shaking up themselves in the clubs, man. They couldn't wait. They've done a countdown as well. They've done a countdown. I seen them counting down like it was New Year's. I seen these Edomites like 10, 9, 8. I'm thinking, calm down, man. You're only going to a club on Broad Street, man. It's not that big of a deal, man. Listen, Esau's vile, man. So now, and then now they're saying that you need 2 vaccines to get into the club from September. Come on, man. Listen, we know security let anyone in the club, man. Listen, do you know how much people get in the clubs with knives and guns and everything? Right. Security don't care whether you've had the vaccine or not, man. They're gonna let anyone in the club. Right. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we're gonna quit clubbing." Listen, man. All of you people scared to get the vaccine, saying you're gonna quit clubbing. You ain't gonna quit clubbing, man. Right. You're gonna take your vaccine so you can go to the club. There's nothing wrong with you taking it, man. It ain't gonna kill you. There's all these. Listen, man. Sometimes like there was this myth before where people used to be like, "Oh, everyone that reads the Maccabee Bible goes mad." That's what you used to say. Everyone that reads the Maccabee Bible goes mad. So then you're looking at your Apocrypha, afraid to read it, thinking you're gonna go mad, and then all these people that went mad, guess what they all had in common? They was all drug addicts, man. They was all smoking weed, but you didn't blame it on the weed. You blamed it on the Maccabee Bible. They make it like the so-called Maccabee Bible is 1,000,000 pages and it's all nonsense, man. Right. But listen, all you saying, "Oh, you're gonna quit the club." Listen, man, you ain't gonna quit the club, man. That's right. Because all you do this every single year. All you make New Year's resolutions, man. I'm going to the gym in the new year. January 1st, I'm going to the gym. Once you touch that first dumbbell by January 2nd, January 3rd, guess what? You're not in the gym no more, man. Right. All you use like this. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, I can't take your word serious, man. Right. I can't take you serious. We all know you're gonna be at. Give me some of them clubs quarters off. Is it the Works? You used to go to Works. The Custard Factory. Give me some more of them. Sugar Sweet Zara's. You're all gonna be in there, man. You're all gonna be in there. Thinking, listen, man. And what else has been going on this week? We've had something else happened this week. What else happened this week? Oh, so lucky I seen a thing. It wasn't even a meme. It was a real life thing. Now there was a woman. She paints nails. She does nails for a living. And she goes that she didn't have no one to practice on. So her partner let her practice on him, man. And he had his nails done, man. Listen, man. And people saying that's a real man. Listen, man. If your woman even suggests that to you, man, she's insinuating that you're sweet and you're soft and you're gay, man. If your woman insinuates that she wants to try paint your nails, she's insinuating you must be doing something gay, man. Be masculine in your relationship. But she wants to try paint nails on you and whatnot. Listen, man, you're gonna start letting her paint your nails. Then before you know it, you're gonna become the bitch. So luckily, let Karafi take over before I start being unpolitically correct. Before I get us banned off the YouTube, unpolitically correct.
So lucky, man. Dangaball gonna get man banned, man. And man, them listen. Everybody take your Puritan, man, and take your what's it called, your hay fever tablets, man. Well, as well, your eye drops, your spray. Cause yo, hay fever try to kill me today, man. Try to kill me today, man. So luck, yeah. Had to tell hay fever I mean the truth, man. Had to pray to had to remind hay fever who I am. Had to remind hay fever I'm a priest of the Lord. My hay fever try to take my life. Hay fever try to block my nasal and stop me from breathing, man. So luck, yeah, man. Yo, I had to let hay fever know. Listen, I'm a priest of the Lord, man. Yo, so luck, yeah, man. Listen, go get your nasal spray, your eye drops. Well, so else you got? Your Puritan. Get the whole 9, man. Go power line. This I don't care if it's cheap, man. Go get the whole 9, cause yo, hay fever ain't playing today. So luck, yeah. Took a deep breath in, my nose on fire. I thought, shit, yo, I'm about to die. You know what I mean? So make sure you get that, man. So luck, yeah. Anyone that got hay fever, make sure you get that, man. Hay fever try to kill me. I thought the oppressor made hay fever to kill me, man. Everyone worry about COVID-19. That's not the problem, man. Hay fever said a murder, man. What you say? Yo, come on, it's worse. No more, it's worse, but I'll say worse. What's that? You get me? You got man itching throat. What else? Nose, car cup. For anybody that don't know, car cup is Jamaican for blocked. Man, they say car cup. Or you say car cup or blocked. Nose cart, man. So again, man, a lot of things happening in the UK. You know what I mean? Big shout out to D Dubs, a Halbar in Brum, Nika, who else there? Hadassah from London, Leon, Michael Brooks, Franco, Kamala, and James, man. You know what I mean? Any questions, anything, just make sure you type it in the chat. On topic, off topic, and we'll answer that, man. You get me? So again, any man seen Spider-Man kick out that girl, blood? Nah, I'm 12. So apparently there's a video of Spider-Man kicking it on gal, man, in Tesco as that. Yo, Spider-Man put on some kicks, you know. So apparently the woman in Asda must have touched Spider-Man's daughter, man. And Spider-Man put on some. Yo, listen, that was real. That was Spider-Man himself. That was Peter Parker. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, that was not no guy in a suit, man. That was Spider-Man himself. That was the Peter Parker, man. The man said the man put out some kick on the girl. I thought, yo, Spider-Man. Listen, yo, he was about to. Is this close to put me in a web? I said, yo, Spidey, yo, take time, man. This is the video anyway, man. What?
My God! What, bitch? What? Fuck you! What? My God! What, bitch? What? Fuck you! What?
Oh, Spider-Man took his mask off, man. That was Spider-Man himself. So let me know, man, what you think about that, man. If someone touches your kid in the supermarket, man, do you have the right to box them up like that? Me personally, I say yeah, man. You know what I mean? I love the kids, you get me? You hit the kids, man, so lucky, man. You're gonna get Spider-Man like that, man. You get me? You just one of my kids, you're gonna think I'm Batman, so lucky. Yeah? Choose away all black, you're gonna think you're Batman. The way you see me pull out one of them gadgets and fly from one side to another, you're gonna say, yes, Batman. You're gonna say, yo, I didn't know Batman had hay fever, man. You get me? You're gonna see one of them sloppy kicks. So Peter Parker put it on there, man. What's that? Cause he's saying. Oh yeah. So what happened was the woman must have touched his kid, so he flipped, man. His spider senses started tingling, and he let her have it, man. He let her have the flat foot. then 2 bombs, and she dropped, man. That was just, you know what I mean? Play it again for the viewers, man. So luck, yeah.
What? Bitch! What? Fuck you! What? Oh my God! What? Bitch! What? Fuck you! What?
So first things first, man. Big up to, you know, Officer Quadzar, big to Officer Dungabar. We gotta go straight into it, man. And the topic is black culture too accessible? Is black culture easy accessible? So we're gonna go in the UK. You know what I mean? Things happen in the UK and let you know. I want you to answer. I want you to know if black culture too accessible. So number 1, we're gonna go to Charlie Slough. Charlie Slough is a DJ in the UK that plays black music and got rich off black music. So I want you to decide, Shalom, so Yahaba, Shema, Shabakta. I want you to decide if black music is too accessible. So Charlie Slough is a white man, grew up poor, according to himself, and now is rich of black music. So I'm gonna let you decide. So this is the episode of what's it called? The kick game. Any man see the kick game? Yeah, the kick game is where certain. Yeah, I fuck with that. Slack, yeah. The cookie though. You trying to kill me, man. I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm trying to cut back on the carbs here. You're trying to let me put this lockdown weight. You man trying to let me put this lockdown weight, man. I'm gonna have to get my Spider-Man kicks up to burn his weight off, man. I'm gonna have to get Spider-Man kicks up. What else you got there?
This is my
Oh, I know, so after my Spider-Man kicks get the weight off. So kick game is where like what a famous rapper in the UK goes to a trainer shop and buys at the shop. He buys what exclusive trainers and you know, blah blah blah. And this is Charlie Slough. This is his episode on the kick game. You know what I mean? And this is him how he gets down. So luck, yeah. So this is him right here. And this is him buying trainers on the kick game off your money, black man, mind you. This is your money, your culture, your rapping. And he's getting paid from it. While you're rapping, broke in the ghetto, this is what Charlie's doing with your money.
Harder tomorrow than I did today. Kick game, I love you guys. Hopefully you're going to give me a heavy discount because I'm spending a lot of cash. And I work hard for my money. And I'm on the breadline right now, as is everyone else. So think about me while I spend my money, which I haven't really got. Just stunting. You know what I'm saying? It's what we all do out here. I'm broke. Don't get my watching shot while I say that.
Look at that. Charlie Slough is making mockery out of you, black man. He's made money off you, man. And he's saying, listen, now I'm about to buy my crepes from the kick game. And I'm broke. Just don't get my watch in the shot as you say that. As he's putting on his Louis Vuitton shoes, man. This is your, black man, this is your culture, man. When you came from Jamaica, this is what you brought with you, man. And you can't make a penny off this, but he can. Look at his teeth. He has perfect straight teeth, man, that you paid for. He has Louis V trainers that you paid for. Right about now, he just went shopping. He just went shopping and they're about to add up all the trainers he bought that you paid for. And he thinks it's funny, man. You're broke in the council estates, man, killing each other, man, for pennies, man. Selling drugs for pennies. Living on what's it called? Emergency electric. Meanwhile, your culture, this man's making money off of. You can't make money off your own culture, man.
So how much that owe you today? Sorry? Is that with my discount?
Hold on. This man spent 4,000, man. For black man, that is your rent for a whole year, man. For a whole year, and he spent 4,000 on trainers alone, man. Trainers alone. I don't care. It's his money. But guess what, black man? You paid for him to spend trainers, £4,000 worth of trainers, man. You did that. Meanwhile, black man, you're struggling. You're in them council estates, man. You're living from wage to wage, check to check, man. And you're the reason why he can spend £4,000 on trainers alone, man.
I'm just playing. All right, cool. I got this. But you know what? I got some sick kicks.
Look at that. He ran off, said, oh, I can't afford that. They come back, I'm playing. Of course I can afford that. Of course he can. Because black people pay for that, man. You rapped and danced on stage and worked your ass off and, worked hard in the studio trying to find different ways of being creative so he can spend £4,000 on trainers alone, man. While your kids are going to school, going to what's it called, about Shoe Zone. What's the other one, man? That cheap one, man. Your parents send you to go to school. Shoe Zone, man. I remember growing up, man. Your mum would buy one pair of trainers, man. You got to make that last. Not this devil. Not this oppressor. You got £4,000 worth of shoes, man. You're laughing about it. Oh, I'm joking. I got the money, really, man. And me, a black man, you paid for that, man. Why couldn't he go out there and be a banker? Why couldn't he go out there and go to school? There's many ways he could have made money, but the easiest way is to make it off black people, man. He could have got money anyway, but he go, you know what? The best way is to make it off black people. There are people robbed and spoiled and don't know where they come from. The best way is to make it from them, man.
So I think before I pay the bill, I should have a little toast, because obviously it's the sickest drink in the game right now. That green watermelon, you know what I mean? The best selling premium vodka in the country. And that's a fact. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Ain't no other company touching us right now. Look at the color. Ooh.
No way.
Look at the color. Just appreciate the color. So you gotta appreciate.
Oh. Slakia, man. Dunga bar, please, man. This man got a drink of black people. Black people supported him so much. He got his own drink. He's boasting. He's saying, listen, this is the #1 drink in the country right now, man. Black man, you are supporting him, man. You're paying his rent. You're supporting his children. You're making sure they are fine. Can you believe this? Over 400 years ago, his forefathers enslaved yours to be rich. And in 2021, him, Charlie Slough, is robbing your culture to make his kids rich, man. His fathers use your fathers to make his kids rich. And in 2021, they're using you again, man. Black man, ain't you tired of being played? Ain't you tired of being robbed? The man got the most #1 drink in the country. He's boasting, man. He's boasting. He's saying, look at the colors, man. Look at the watermelon, man. And guess what, black man? You paid for that, man. You're the reason why he's so rich, man. You're the reason why his kids go to college, man. You're the reason why his mortgage is paid. You're the reason why he got what 6 grand? 6 grand? 4 grand worth of trainers, man. Come on, listen, black man, ain't you tired of being played, man? Ain't you tired of being robbed and spoiled, man? Slucky call, let me get back to you, man. Slucky, bear me 1 second. That's AU, yeah. Khan.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're doing it for the glass, yeah? Let's go.
Right, yeah. Cheers again.
Cheers. Scintillating.
So this is the first crep he bought, man. The man bought some dunks, man, some Jordan 1 dunks, man, for $189, man. For one, black man, we're killing each other for $189, man. We're killing brothers at almost £5, man. We're killing brothers in a card game for $189, man. Meanwhile, we're supporting this devil to buy crepes, man, for $189. That's just one of them, man. And he bought another crepe, man, for $309.99, man. Don't go about know your mathematician. What's that? Almost £500 already. Almost £500 already, man. We take our girl to a meal and we're watching the bill. We jump in a black cab and we watching the numbers. This man has tapped his card, man. Tapped his card. Carefree. Because he knows, you know what? Black people got me. Black people love me so much. I can tap my card. I ain't got to worry about the bill. I ain't got to worry about that, man. They got another. They got Jordan. What's the Jordan 3s? Jordan 4, Salakia. For almost $1,000, man. And your black man, this is your money, man. This is your money. This is your culture, man. White people ain't into Jordans. Michael Jordan is a black man. He's a black man. Charlie Slough makes money off black music. Black music pays his bills. Black music clothes him, man. And already, man, we ain't even finished yet. And already he spent about $1,000 of your money on his trainers alone. And you paid for that, man. If you want to be rich, Charlie Slough, go be a banker, man. The world's yours. You can be a banker. You go to college. You can be whatever your granddad. Listen, your granddad killed enough and murdered enough for you to be as rich as you want, man. Not good enough. You want to take black money too, man. You want to take black money? Black men work hard in the studio. You take that music, spin it on the decks, man, and make money. It's like sorry. I'm Tawab. When I say that if I move on.
Nah, and also, you know what I mean? I want to let you understand this. That video you see right there, that video is racist, man. That's right. Of your money, he never gave back to you. He didn't go, you know what? These black people make me rich. You know what? I'm going to donate to Handsworth, man. I'm going to donate to my side. Instead, all of the money that you've helped him make, he just spent it on nothing, man. Showing you that he doesn't even respect you when you're helping him, man. You know what I mean? Me personally, I thought that you help fans. I thought anyone that gets rich off fans, it's your obligation to give back. But he thinks so lowly of us. He doesn't even give back, and he's making videos just showing off, man. Why? Because he doesn't respect us, man. Right. And also that gets at, you know what I mean? We got to love everyone. No, we don't, man. Right. He don't love us. You're making him rich, and he doesn't love you. That what he will even give the money back, man. Help the areas that are lacking. And why? Because he doesn't love us, man. He only loves his people. And guess what? He will rob from us and help his own too.
That's right, sir, man. Absolutely correct, man. So I can talk about my mathematician, my calculator, man. How much you spent so far? About 1,300 so far, and 3 trainers, man, that you paid for. Black man, meanwhile, we kill for that kind of money, man. We kill and shoot each other for that kind of money, man. And we're paying him that he can go shopping, have a good time on trainers, man. On trainers, that's mortgage money right there, man. Woo! Look at that, man. The off-white Jordans alone cost what, 1,200, man. Alone, man. Yeah, bring the whole plug, come if I know. A black man, you pay for that. Your culture paid for that. Your granddad came to the UK, man. Your granddad came to the UK, and when he came to the UK, he brought his culture with him, man. He brought his patois with him. What else? The turntables, the style, the freestyling. And Charlie Slav goes, oh, I like that, man. Stole that, and now he's making a killing, man. Yeah. Now he's making some money, man. And guess what, black man? Your granddad died broke, man. Sorry, pass it. It's that plug over there, so sorry. Died broke on his pension, man. Deported in the Windrush, man. And some devil, man, stole your granddad's culture, man. Stole his culture, his patois, his style, his lingo. I said, listen, there's some money to be made of this. Some big money to be made of this. Why ain't your granddad rich, man? Why ain't your dad rich? But meanwhile, the oppressor, he's rich, man. Don't watch Quarters Hour with a Knife. This is cutting cake, right? It's like no, before the FBI try to lock us up saying we're promoting violence. We're not promoting violence. We're not saying stab anybody. We're not saying stab anybody. Just, you know what I mean? Parasha bought some cake and we're cutting the cake. That's all it is, man. Salakia. That's all it is. And call us, Salakia. Call in again, man. I missed your call. I was too busy setting the thing. If you call again, we get into it. Salakia.
Nah, it's just to go on that again. You know, we see things in the wrong way. When we see a white man want to do any reggae music, any grime, we think, well, look, I mean, with the songs we make, they're reaching everyone. And you shouldn't think like that. Whenever someone wants to join something that you do, they're an invader, man. They're invading. That's right. You mean, look, I'm gonna let you in on something. In these last days, it's a white man's world, man. Right. You know what I mean? He could be a Tony Blair in 10 years, man. He could be an accountant, bank manager. He could do all things. But guess what? That's not enough, man. Right. You know why? Because he's an invader and he wants what you have, man. That's right. He can have the whole world, man. The whole world loves him, but it's not enough if you can't have what you got. Right.
And what he said is right, man. We're party to blame. We're also lucky I got a caller online. Wait me 1 second. Sean Cole, you're coming. Hello?
Yeah, so as we said, man, is an invader, and we don't see as we should. You gotta ask yourself, well, why do you want this, man? You got the whole world, man. You could run a business, do all you could do all kind of things, man. Go online, work on those bitcoins everyone likes. But instead, you want what I've got. You want to know why? Because you hate me, man. You want what I've got so that you can look me in the face and go, you see, I'm better than you, man. I'm white, and look, I'm making more than you. That's what it's about. It's not that they like what you do. They do it just for the simple fact to show, listen, I'm better than you, man. You see, you can do it, but when I do it, I get rich. That is the real agenda that what all those black men who he envies, he can now turn around and look at them and go, listen, I'm better than you, man. I'm making money off your thing. And that's what it is really all about.
That's correct, black man. And you know why he can do that? Because we're too busy gangbanging, man. We're too busy stabbing each other, man. We're too busy saying this brother owes me £5, man. I got to do him in, man. And this devil sat back and said, yo, listen, these brothers got something, man. Listen, money can be made here, man. And now we send his kids to college, man. On shoes, if he can spend that on shoes, then imagine what he can spend on rent, man. Imagine what he got in his savings. Imagine how much his car costs, man. Imagine how much his house costs. Imagine how much his life insurance is, man. And that's not. I'm not saying take his life. I'm saying imagine how much life insurance costs, man. I'm not saying I'm gonna take his life and get the insurance. I'm just saying, man.
Hey, it's been successful still. Man's gonna go and add these to my collection.
Go on, slack, yeah.
Listen, man. Another thing what Charlie Slough does as well with the vodka, everybody that promotes it is black men. What he does is he gets all the black rappers to promote it, and then at their parties, what does he do? He gives it to them. People taste it. Yeah, Charlie Slough support locals. So now, when you support AU vodka, you no longer buy Ciroc. Remember when Ciroc was the in thing? Yeah. That was Puffies. Personally, I'm a Tupac fan, so I don't support Ciroc. So okay, that's just me. I'm petty, but now everyone's buying this AU vodka. You know what? You can tell that he wasn't the mastermind behind what goes into it. Chances are it was some poor black man like everything else. Like it was some poor black man like everything else. What's the ones that black man made and didn't get the recognition for?
Jack Daniels.
There you go, Jack Daniels. And who do you think made Jack Daniels? A white man. What's the next one that black man made and don't get the credit for? Is it rum?
Yeah, beat that shit.
Yeah, a black man made rum, and who gets the credit for it? A white man. So now people think Ray and his nephews are white. Yeah. Now Ray and his nephews are white, but really, a black man is behind that whole taste, but you wouldn't know it. Same like AU vodka. Chances are there's some poor black man behind there who couldn't say that it's his vodka because he knows that no one's going to support it. So what do white people do? Come in the door, make out it's theirs. Everything that we have, there's still, man. Listen, man. Once upon a time, there was a singer called Amy Winehouse, man. She used to sing like a black woman, man. That's right. First time I heard Amy Winehouse on the radio, I was like, this is a black woman, man. Everyone's telling me she's white. I'm saying, nah, this ain't no white woman, man. The way she's singing Back to Black, I'm saying, nah, this is some white woman. No, some black woman, man. And when she sang Rehab, I'm saying, oh, sound like some black woman, man. And then I seen a picture of her that she was a white Jewish woman trying to behave like a black woman. Even some, I swear she said Rascalite in one of her songs. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? So like, I'm probably lying. It sounded like she said, I don't know, but there's still everything we have, man. I mean, can we have one thing? Like, please, man, can we just have one thing? You even got to say, please, can we just keep some things to ourselves? Imagine rap music, now it's yours. Not only did Charlie Slough steal from black people with the music, down to the dress code, man. Charlie Slough ain't supposed to be wearing the kind of trainers that we wear. Charlie Slough ain't supposed to be wearing gold chains and diamonds like how we do it, man. When you look at the average Edomite, this ain't them, man. The average Edomite is a suit and tie. He has his shirt buttoned up so far up there he can't breathe, man. He has his top button buttoned all the way up. He usually has his waistcoat. He usually has his long pointed shoes. And now Charlie Slough's wearing Jordans like how we wear Jordans, man. Why? Because he's copying off black people. Everything that we do, everybody has to steal it. Like, come on, man. Let us just be black and leave us in peace, man. Leave us with our rap musics. Leave us with our DJs. And the thing is this, man. Charlie Slough, what Charlie Slough should have done is done what? Went and found his own white folks and set up music forums for them. That's what he should have done. He should have set up a rock and roll one, man. Elvis kind of music. That's what he should have done. But what did he do? Why to come? He knows the money is at where black people are. Same like with Thomas Thistlewood, man. He didn't know he was even going to get a job, but he said he's going to go to the Caribbean to get a job. Why? Because he knew if he goes to the Caribbean, he's going to make money, man. Charlie Slough is probably Thomas Thistlewood in the reincarnation, man. Probably the same person, man. They know they're opportunists. They know how to make money, and we just help them make that money. If every black man said to Charlie Slough, I understand what you're doing, but I'm not going to be on your show. I'd rather be on Kenny All-Star show. That's right. That's what black people should say. You know, I'm going to support Kenny All-Star because, you know, he's a black man like me and he understands music. Now, if you said that, guess what? Everyone would be in an uproar saying that's so racist, that's so racist. Meanwhile, what Charlie Slough's doing is racist, man. Right. Why don't he go to what's that Muslim? Why don't he go to that Asian Pakistani man that sings that garbage tune Amplifier? Who sings it again? Imran Khan. Why don't he get Imran Khan on fire in the booth, man? Why don't he get some of them Sikhs on fire in the booth, man? Because he knows no one's going to listen to it. So he comes to your culture and says, let me make money off them niggas. And then now, while me and my brother Quatters are out here in ripped up shoes, man. Charlie Slough's just spent $4,000 on trainers that he's not going to wear, man. Meanwhile, we here, the lace is all cut up. The laces is all ripped up. You know when the laces is so ripped up, it can't go through the holes. Listen, man. Yeah. Now me and Quatters are out here like that, man. Why? Because all our money's gone to Charlie Slough, man.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, you know the ones there with the plastic mashup. The plastic. Then you got twist the thread. Twist the thread and push it through, man. And that's a living black man off your money, man. And these things are supposed to piss you off and make you say, hold on, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right, man. How is this my culture? I can't make a penny off it, man. How is this my culture? This is what I do, and I can't make a penny off it, man. What is this? Charlie Slough's dad don't know nothing about sound system, man. Don't know nothing about spitting bars, but don't know nothing about going in the booth, man. Don't know nothing about what holding up what heavy speaker boxes and wiring speaker box from one part of the room to the next, man. No, he knows nothing about that, man. So what the hell is he doing making money off black people, man? That's how you black man making Bollywood money, and you've never starred in a Bollywood film, man. Don't know nothing about Bollywood, man. And that's what he's done. And let me tell you something. Charlie Slough's a racist, man. I don't give a damn. I said it, man. That's racist, man. It's racist to look on black people's culture and go, listen, I don't know nothing about that culture, but listen, there's some money to be made off that. Listen, there to be killing each other, man. Let me just put my little money in there, invest little money in there, make little money, man. I see black people like vodka. Yeah, man, you know what? Some money in there, I can make a vodka, man. That is racism, man. You look on black people as prey. You look on black people as a cash cow, man. And that's how you make money. I don't care what anyone says, man. Charlie Slough hates black people, man. And it's our fault. We see a white man and think, wow, is a white man? He likes our music, man. Of course he likes our music. Our music is the best music on the face of the earth, man. Go invest your money into rock. I just said, that's what all slave masters did, man. That's what they all did. All your wealthy white people, oppressed and slacker, originally their money was vested in what? Slavery. And slavery got abolished. It was illegal. So what did they do? They invested their money in banks instead. They said, well, seeing as it's illegal, let's put it in banking. Let's put it in this. And guess what some of them said? Some of them said, let's put it in music, man. Let's make something called fire in the booth. Seeing that slavery is illegal now, I got to invest my money somewhere. And some of them became Charlie Slough. Some of them became Barclays Bank. Some of them became Lloyds TSB Bank. Some of them became Woolworths and Asda. That's where they put their money instead. Why? Because slavery was not illegal, man. But I don't know. For anyone to say anything before we move on. And listen, man, it's a shame. And black man, I'm saying this to piss you. I want to piss you off, man. I want to get you angry, man. And guess what? It ain't just Charlie, man. It's all nations, man. It's the African, the Eritrean, all of them steal our culture, man. And guess what? There's another man, an African man, a Ghanaian man called Dizzy Rascal, man. He's about to say Dizzy Rascal was a man that came up under Wiley, man. Wiley was slightly older than Dizzy. Listen, this is how I grew up on Dizzy, man. This is my guy. Man, you might not fuck with Dizzy now. This is our boy in the corner, man. I used to play the sidewinders, man. I could quote some Dizzy Rascal lyrics, man. Salakia in English, though. Not in the Ghanaian tongue. Salakia, man. And he came up under Wiley, man. And he became greater than Wiley. Made more money than Wiley. Off Wiley's own culture. And listen, this man is in the interview telling you that, listen, this is my culture, man. Meanwhile, he's better than Wiley. Meanwhile, he's making more money than Wiley, man. A black man that put him on. It ain't just Slaki got a question. Slaki caller, you got a question or comment? Slaki caller, go on.
I just want to say, it's a Harbour from Birmingham. I just wanted to say, yeah, these heathens have been stealing the blueprint from, what's his name? From DJ Khaled, right, go through to Steel Bangles and Charlie Slough, like you're saying. They've seen a little market with the black music and thought, you know what, I'm jumping on it. So what they're doing now is putting Charlie Slough featuring the artist when they don't actually add anything to the music, but they get a cut out of it just from putting that it's their song featuring where it is.
So like a caller, how can I forget, man? You hit the nail right in the head. Steel Bangles, man. Teeth, listen, this ain't banger music. Our music, man. Tim Westwood. Who else stealing the culture, man? Radigan. All these people stealing our culture, man, and saying Khaled, DJ Khaled, making hits about we the best, putting DJ Khaled featuring Chris Brown, making more. Listen, we're paying his rent, man. DJ Khaled, go make some music of Arabic music. Oh, so lucky Arabs don't have music, man. Apparently, it's haram for a Muslim to even make music, man. So what the hell are you doing in our community making money off us, man? That's right. And listen, black man, you should see this and be so pissed off, man. Be pissed off. You pick cotton for free, cut cane for free, and now they're coming into your culture, man. The one thing that you're good at, man, and they're getting paid off that too. Meanwhile, you ain't getting paid, man. So like a call. Anything else you want to say, or anyone want to give a shout out or anything, or?
I just wanted to say, obviously, big up the show every time, and yeah, that was it.
Come on, forward for that again, man. I thanks for your call as well, yeah. All right, shalom. YAHANNA Shema Shai. And that system was correct, man. Still Bangles bought his nasty stinking granny a house. I saw it, my granny's house. And black people paid for that, man. Black people, imagine that, me, poor black me paying for your nasty stinking granny's house, man. Well, guess what? Your granny's fine. If it wasn't for us, your granny would be fine anyway. But we'll make him live nice and lavish, man. Black, listen, if you're out there, black man, you should be pissed. So pissed you come in the UPK. You should be so angry you put down weed. So angry you put down pork and crack and dealing and shutting and what's called the 9 bar and 2 for 15 and whatever you're doing, man. You should be after one way to stop these oppressors from having their foot on your neck, man. You should be so pissed. You should call this number, man. 07935 new number, sorry, 3592139, man. You know what I'm saying? Either one. I'm so pissed with these record companies making money off our people, man. What do I gotta do, man? And we will tell you what you gotta do, man. It's lucky, sir.
And also off the back of that, man, what gets me mad is with Sir Deal Bangles, he's East Indian, and I'm gonna enlighten you. East Indians run the engineering industry, man. All the highway maintenance, all those workers are East Indian, man. All the work on the M-ways, and you're waiting for like damn near a day because they're doing work on the M-way. East Indians got all those jobs, man. All those new roads they're making, all the white lines that you see on the road. East Indians, they run the engineering industry in England, man. So now imagine if he didn't make any beats, he would be fine, man. He would be in that orange jumpsuit, you know, the orange way. He would be in the orange doing engineering on the M6, man, on the M1, on the M25. You know what I mean? He would be all right. He doesn't need our help, man. Indians are looked after. Indians run the engineering industry. They're gonna be all right, man.
That's right. And so like I said, if not that, Still Bangles will be the next boss, man. So like in Brown, we call him the gaffer, man. Become the gaffer in London, they call him the boss, man. Listen, Still Bangles will sell your Rizzler and your Blue Slims and your what else? And your Red Bulls. Still Bangles, listen, Still Bangles, all the Indian men own every off license, every petrol station. They're fine, man. But that ain't enough, black man. They want your culture, man. Still Bangles' dad probably owns an off license somewhere, man. Probably owns a petrol station somewhere, man. Still Bangles' dad is that man that won't release the pump. Man try pump first before you pay, and he's not releasing the pump. It's fine, man. Saying pay first, man. He's a man. You go, yo, boss, man. Give me 20 on electric and gas, man. It's fine. That's Still Bangles' dad right there. It's fine, man. But that ain't enough. He said I gotta make a killing, man. I don't want to be. I don't want to be boss, man. I don't want to be the gaffer, man. And he said, yeah, there's a market over there. I stole it from black people, man. So lucky, man. Listen, it ain't just the East Indians too, man. It's the Africans too. So lucky, let me get to Dizzy real quick, man. So anyway, Dizzy was a man that worked under Wiley. Wiley's a brother, the same brother that got banned for talking about Jewish people. And this is what he says about Wiley, man. This is another man that stole our culture. Listen, he don't know nothing about sound system, don't know nothing about Ninja Man and Beanie. And listen, that's where it comes from. Beanie and Ninja was a man that had what? Decks and a mic. What is Garage? Decks and a mic. What is Jungle? 2 decks and a mic, man. What was Grime? 2 decks. Have you not seen Lord of the Mics? Decks and a mic, man. And an African man came and stole your culture, man. Don't know nothing about decks and a mic, man.
Dumb situations as far as like always wanting to war MCs and all this other bull, these clashes of it. None of that was. That's not me. I don't like that. I never wanted to do any of that.
Your
that
bar
was his
says
thing.
different now.
No, my bars just like I'm from an aggressive thing, and like I'm not having it. That's my thing, innit? And I stand by it. And sometimes I had to.
Yeah.
So that's that, innit? But as far as like wanting to clash and do all this, that's not my thing. But as I come out of it, I realized, I never watched Sting and all this stuff when I was a kid. My dad's not Jamaican. My dad didn't have a sound system. I didn't grow up in that culture. I didn't even understand that that's what I was doing.
Right.
At a certain point. So it's only years later that I can... Right. That's why he was always dubs and things.
So you're not Jamaican, man? So what the fuck are you doing in my culture, man? Excuse my French, man. You're not Jamaican. He said, I didn't even know what I was doing. But you were smart enough to know that you was making money off us, though. You had nothing... You had no idea about the culture. Didn't know where it came from. Didn't know about war dubs. You was like, why is Wiley always getting me into clashes, man? Had no idea of the culture. But what he did know is, this is a good culture. Listen, there's a market in here for me, man. And that's why, black man, we make these people too accessible to our culture, man. These rascals should have been eating that, what's it called, that red rice with the tomato, that red rice, man. Leave our culture alone. Let us spit, man. That's what we do, man. He doesn't even know the history. Doesn't even know the background. Had no idea, man. And that's where they should be. On the outskirts, man, not knowing, So you're telling me this man that don't even know the culture, he don't know the culture, he's ignorant to the culture, he got no idea about the culture, but he knows about the money that we make him though. He knows about that though. He knows about the royalties and this and the money comes in, the check comes in every month. For meanwhile, I don't know what the culture. Oh, you like have clashes and those. I had no idea. But what I do know is that money comes every month though. That's what I do know, man. That is how disrespectful the heathens are to black people, man. Don't even know how it runs, man. All they want is the money, man. So like, so what say something?
Absolutely. And what's ridiculous about that is, how do you do something and you don't even know what you're doing? Who does that? Like, you know what I mean? In life, if you do something, you want to know why, where it originates from. But he thought so lowly of us. It didn't even take time to even research what like we do. All he knew is, listen, if everyone likes it, I'ma do it. And he didn't even know. And then what makes it worse is that he's only saying it now. Meaning, once he got rich and he's retired now we can say, honestly, I didn't even know what I was doing, man. You know what I mean? At the time, I was doing it, but I didn't know why. But you didn't say it back then, man. You didn't say it back then, but now you're retired and you've made your millions. Now, all of a sudden, you can be honest. Listen, man, we've been robbed for too long, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We've been robbed and it's getting ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? I hope you're understanding what you watched right there. We got robbed from a man that didn't even know what he was doing. He just done it and got rich off us. He's not someone that goes, yeah, I'm of African descent, but you know, I did watch like the a reggae dub clash and blah blah blah. He didn't even know. He didn't even know, and we made him rich on top of that, man.
That's lucky. This is Isaiah 42:22, man. And it says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled, man. And that's us. We're a people robbed and spoiled, man. Physically and even spiritually, man. In slavery, they physically robbed us, physically took our gold, physically made us work for free. And in 2021, we're still robbed and spoiled, man. Take our culture, take our words, man. You go to McDonald's, they got what's slogan? I'm loving it, loving, no G on the end. I'm loving it, making a jingle out of it, man. You're driving, you see a JD poster, some white guy on there, man. Well, we're known for making tracksuits famous, man, making them popular, man. Oppressors used to hate tracksuits. They used to call it chavvy. We made them trendy, man. They rob and steal our culture, man. Rob and steal our music, man. Rob and steal everything we stand for, make money of it, man. They rob from us. Meanwhile, the black man that makes it in the ends, man. In the ghetto, man. Some homemade studio. While Charlie Slaff has perfect dentures, man. LV shoes, man. Spends what, $3,500 on shoes alone, man. Talking about I'm a crip collector, man. I like these, man. Busting joke, but I ain't got no money, man. He just said, what? I'll sit and let me hide my watch as I say that, man. Laughing on black people, man. Laughing on black people. We're hungry, stealing, in jail, man. Why do you think black people are in jail? Because we're broke. We're in jail because we're broke and we're trying to make a quick penny, man. A quick pound. Meanwhile, this man's laughing about the watch. Not the watch your granddad gave him. Not the watch he worked for. The watch you worked for, man. You worked hard and made things creative and original while he can just reap the benefits of it, man. And that's in the book of Deuteronomy, man. How what you plant what grapes, and another man shall drink them grapes, man. You're the one making things making braids and inventing this and that fashion. And Charlie Slaff comes and takes it, man. Radigan comes and takes it, man. Vlad comes and takes it, man. Look at Tupac. Look at the story of Biggie and Tupac, man. That's a story of a black man's life, and Vlad comes and sells the story. Interviews everybody that was involved, man, and makes money off it. Radigan comes, man, with his dub plates, man. You know what I mean? Go to sound clashes. Dizzy Rascal makes money off black music and doesn't even know the culture, man. It's like, I was wondering why he was trying to get me to clashes. I just couldn't get it. And later on, I found out, wow, it's what the Jamaicans do, man. So lucky, sir, man. So lucky.
Nah, and you know what I mean? For those watching on the ends, what you're hearing is heavy, man. You know, you won't learn this anywhere else. That us as a nation, we are robbed, and it's biblical, man. You know, us as a race of people, we know something's wrong, but we can't connect it with the Lord, man. And in here, we show you that our oppression is in the Bible. All these heathens, all these Gentiles, all these nations oppressing us and taking everything we got. It is biblical. And you know what I mean? You only learn it at the I.S.U.P.K.
So again, so another video. I want you to call in, give your opinion on it, man. Let me know what you think about this video. It's a brother that got stabbed, man. Usually when you get stabbed, everybody runs to your knees, gives you medical attention. Not in this case, man. Just lucky. I won't say no more.
And you're arresting me, you're out your mind. I'm just being stabbed. You're arresting me. How are you arresting me? I'm being fucking stabbed, bro. Chill out, chill out.
Fucking hell. Welcome to Dartford. Fuck! I'm just walking out in the pub.
I've got my elbow. I've got the elbow.
Look at that, man. I'll let you decide, man. Just a brother being stabbed. Usually when you stabbed, you get all the what? Sympathy, empathy. Call the medic. Not this guy here. This guy gets tasered, man. Wrestled and rushed. I think from South London, Deptford, man. Gets wrestled and tasered, man. Meanwhile, everybody feels sorry for Madeline. Oh, poor Madeline. Listen, people feel sorry for tigers and lions, man. They're going extinct. As a black man, no one feels sorry for you, man. You're a black man leaking, and nobody feels sorry for you, man. No one's like, oh, come on, call the ambulance, man. Call the medic, man. We'll deal with this later. They're like, listen, taser him, rest him to the floor. He's a menace to society, man. And black man, you call him, man. Let me know what you think about that, man. We'll play it one more time before we get into to the boys section, man. So, luck ya.
You're arresting me, Dave. Are you out of your mind? I've just been stabbed. How are you arresting me? I've been fucking stabbed. Yo, guys, chill out, man. Chill
out. Fucking hell. Welcome to Dartford.
Boy, so you see that how they just lit down my people them like that? Boy, this is the officer Quataza tuning into On the Ends Radio with the boys segment. What you got for me? You always have to run back the boys section, you know. What we got there? Boys, look on him head, man. In red, man. Yo, nightclubs to require proof of vaccination by end of September. Boy, sir. See how much man be talking about they ain't getting the vaccination. Why? Now these nightclubs are shutting down. We're gonna see about getting vaccination, man. Get me Ephesians 4:14, please, officer of 5,000. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Every wind of doctrine, man. You know why we're no longer classed as the children? Because we don't listen to the Most High God of Israel, man. You see, if my pitney don't listen to me, I might disown them, man. Just like the Most High disowned us for a while, man. We're cussing down General YAHANNA because of vaccines. But watch how much you use like get these vaccines right now, man. Right. Watch how much you like are talking about you ain't getting vaccine when Turtle Bay closes, man. Run the next one up. That's right. If you run down, gal, you have to stand on something, you know. Even in the word they say, yo, if you don't stand on something, then you won't stand for nothing, man. That's right. What does that say? Bananas thrown at Cardiff City Academy players. Why, sir? When are people gonna learn to stop playing football for these people, man? That's right. Come in the I.S.U.P.K and the commanding general YAHANNA, man. That's right. it seemed like when the man want eat bananas, the way they're throwing them down there. Why? So what happened over there? Sterling, why he miss a penalty? Rashford missed a penalty, boy. Sir, I was in the pub feeling like I was gonna get lynched. Yeah, I mean, the way the white Edomites were looking at me, I had to get out there early because I knew what was gonna happen once it turned to them penalties. Everybody knows black people can't take penalties, you know. Run the next one, officer. Black people can't take penalties for nothing, innit, Donga Ball? They can't take penalties, man. What you reckon? You know what? Usually they score, but when it comes to international, they don't really score.
Nah, man, black people can't take penalties, man. I don't know what Donga Ball's talking about, man. This is why I wig him on FIFA, you know. I don't know about football. What does that say? Clarkson's farm has been renewed for a second series. Go down a little bit. That's my land right there, you know, Clarkson. He's getting my land ready for me, you know. Listen about Clarkson's land. Who am I talking to? Oh, my back foot. This is him cleaning up my land right here, man. Clarkson knows he's about to go into slavery for all the rape, robbing, and pillaging of my ancestors, man. This is the Officer Quatazar tuning up on the Ends Radio with the Boys segment.
Yeah, man, listen. Officer Quatazar's right, man. Everyone talking about the UPK is wrong and I ain't taking that evil vaccine. I ain't listen, man. You say man talking about that, man. Listen, you man are gonna want to wind down, girl, this week, man. You take. Listen, a minute ago you had so much morals. You stood for so much. I'm not taking that. You're mad. I mean, my body's my temple and blah blah blah, man. And you're gonna see that girl and say, fuck it, man. Oh God, you just passed it, man. I need to go wind down some girl, man. Slack you, man. You're gonna take it, man. A minute ago, you stood for so much, man. Now a dog of us sitting on the road, them sleeves up, man. Go on, man. Oh God. Listen, trust me, you mark my words, man. There's some brothers that come in one day, man. So lucky, man, talking this big talk. Them same man are gonna be in line, man. I'll see you at the vaccine center getting your shots, man. You know what I mean? They gotta be the queue for the vaccine shots, so they can be the queue for the club, man. We know you know who you are, man. So lucky, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Again, moving on now, man. Again, we gotta go to side, man. So lucky. I try not to, man. But every week it pops up, man. You know what I mean? So Sideman must have went. Sideman's a Jamaican, yeah. He's not born here. You get me? So he went take his what's that test called when you take an indefinite test, man? You take that test so you can be you get your red book. It's not even red no more, it's blue. He went to take that test, man. And listen, this is what I gotta say to every black man, Hispanic man. Come to the UPK, man. I'm sorry, I'm tired of niggas getting their heart broken, man. You're not out there in the world trying to experiment. I'm telling you, don't experiment. I'm telling you what it is. But you don't believe us and you think we're lying and you get your heart broken. You keep calling the school, man. You get your heart broken. You go on IG Live. They go on IG Live. I can't believe this. I can't believe 2 penalties and everyone showing their true colors. Listen, man, I told you that, man. You ain't got to get your heart broken. You ain't got to cry. You got to go on IG Live and Facebook, man. You got to call my phone, man. I told you, man. My heart ain't broke. Listen, when we missed them penalties, I saw it coming, man. I saw it coming and go, yep, there you go. What nigga, what monkey, what? Like, yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. That one's original. I seen it coming, man. But our brothers keep getting their heart broken because they feel, white people are changed. And again, Simon got his heart broken this week, man. He went take his tests, to be a British citizen. You know what I mean? And said, at the office, the people so mean. They were so mean and they was making fun of people that didn't speak English. Of course, man. The white man don't want you in this country. Listen, the white man don't want you. He don't want to see you in the office getting your indefinite passport. It's like, you think you're one of us? Of course. But again, you're not in the UPK. You get your heart broken. I got to hear this bullshit on IG, man. I'm tired of it, man. So lucky, man. Let me play it real quick. Where's he at?
But right now, listen. Obviously, as you lot know, if you don't know, I am an immigrant and I was born in Jamaica. Yard! Anyway, I'm just in Birmingham city centre now. Basking in this lovely day that isn't too hot or too cold. But yeah, I just went to take my life in the UK test. If you don't know what the life in the UK test is, it's something that you have to take as an immigrant if you want a British passport. It's interesting because I only want my British passport so I can leave Britain. Like, obviously, if you don't know, for a Jamaican, there's lots of places where if I want to go there, you're good. If I want to go there, I have to, love my bro. If I want to go there, I have to get a visa first. So if I wanted to go Spain right now, I have to get a visa. So I have to know a good 4 or 5 weeks in advance if I want to go somewhere. To book it, you have to book it first to get the visa as well. So you'd have to book the ticket first, then get the visa. Whereas with you Britishized people, you can just roll off when you feel like for a weekend. Obviously, man's got the bread to do that, but I can't do that because of this Jamaican passport. So I want the British passport so I can leave Britain. Anyway, so I've done my life in the UK test now. I've gone to the I've studied for it. I learned a whole bunch of stuff that I bet a lot of you Britons don't know, like where William Shakespeare was born, why World War I started, when women were first allowed to vote, and then what age they were allowed to vote at the same age of men, and all these kinds of questions that a lot of people might not even know. And imagine, I'll go to the test center and the people at the test center, I'm not going to say people because there's this one person at the test center that treated me and everyone else in there like second-class citizens. You don't get to treat people like second-class citizens because there's a lot of us and because some people don't know English that well or might have an accent with them.
Now, Sideman, what do you expect, man? You think you're going to come to the oppressor's country and try to get a passport and they're going to welcome you? Sideman, listen, your granddad didn't come to this country with open arms, man. The Windrush didn't come to this country with open arms, man. So why do you think now in 2021 you're going to be accepted into the country with open arms, man? The Windrush came in, talk about the book, man. The Windrush came with what? Name calling. The Windrush came to England with what? Name calling, man. With NFs and what else they called? Teddy boys, man. The generation after that got deported, man. They was called yardies and gangsters. What are they called? Yardies and gangsters and drug dealers and thugs, man. And in 2021, what are you? Come on, someone gotta help me out, man. This man thought he's gonna get his indefinite passport with. Oh, come on, man. Just learn this and we help you. Of course, man. It's like, I can't do no more, man. So like, I need to come to the UPK, man. I don't know what he thought. He thought they're gonna come in and greet him and give him a passport. Here, do your test, man. When has they ever greeted black people with open arms, man? That's right. And I can't believe that. It was just rude because there's so much of us and blah blah blah. You don't get to treat people like that. So hold on there. What do you think will happen, man? Our grandparents didn't get treated nice. Their children didn't get treated nice. Mark Duggan wasn't treated nice. So what? Christianity is a drug, man. So like I said.
And also, just to add on to that, you mentioned the Windrush. He's not even a treated nice himself, man. If I'm correct, he was on one extra. If I'm correct, and you left because of what? Racial abuse, or you thought the lack of black negligence.
That's right.
So why are you shocked when it's what you've been going through, Sideman? You've been going through this, so why go there and be like, I'm shocked when you left the job for the same thing? What's wrong with him? You left a job for racial abuse and you're shocked when you go somewhere else and receive racial abuse. Here's the problem. You're in England, man.
That's right.
It wasn't just in one extra. It wasn't just in that place where you went to. This is England, man. Right. And if you're not in here, you just don't understand that England is racist.
That's right.
It's not where you go. It's not what you do. It's not about how you act or what you say. You are in a racist man's land, and that's what it is.
It's like quite as well.
Why, sir? These men are getting me vexed, you know. You know why they're getting me vexed? It's like I ain't really observing nothing, man. Let me get you some scripture. It's Job chapter 32 and verse 7. It says, I said days should speak. The amount of days we've gone through racism in this country should have told you that's going to keep happening. And the multitude of years should teach wisdom. You should have learned by now that this racism we're going through is going to keep on happening. But you see what with our people, we're hard-headed people, you know. We need punishing because it seems like, when we're getting out of the slavery down, becoming, I don't know, but with Sidemen, if Sidemen's leading anything, we ain't getting out of slavery. So if Sidemen's leading, we're staying in slavery forever, man. If you're following people like Sidemen, I mean, Sidemen, look at him, he's upset. I mean, women don't want him. He's not an alpha male. The white man don't even want him. Listen, nobody wants Sideman. Now you are telling me Sideman's a Benjamite. I'm a switch tribe. What is also like? I don't want to be nothing that Sideman is. If Sideman's a Benjamite, I'm a Judite for the day. Listen, listen. Me and Sideman can't be the same tribe. I'm telling you, like Sideman is just so soft and so gay. Like you go in there to do your test. Like how do you expect them to treat you? Like what did you want? You really thought they was going to treat someone from the Caribbean with respect and dignity? Listen, man. You're not going to get treated like that, man. They're going to disrespect you as much as they can. What did they say they made him learn about Shakespeare and World War One started? And you know what? It's like the things that they make you do that test is rough because British people actually don't know the answers to it. They make you do things like what is the a British breakfast consist of? When did the Queen become the leader of the monarch? This and that. That's those kind of questions. And most British people don't know that, man. How do you know that? Why? Because most British people is smoking Mamba in town somewhere, man. Right. Most British people is on. Listen, no word of a lie. Every major traffic light you go to, there's a white man there with a cup. Am I lying? Do you think? I'm lying. Every traffic light you go, there's a white man there with a cup. And if you're a black man like Sideman, and if you're gonna give them £1 at every light, you ain't gonna have no money left, man. Right. Sideman's talking about he's got bread to go to Spain. Not if you keep loving white people. Right. They will drain you so much till you ain't got nothing, man. Right. And listen, Sideman, you need to come into the I.S.U.P.K. Right. I suggest you come to Monday or Thursday class. So you don't want to come to Wednesday class. Don't come to Wednesday class, Sideman. You go to Monday or Thursday class. So that's it.
And you know what? After Dagobah, it's spot on, man. He says black people. We keep getting our heart broken. Black people came to the UK for what? What purpose did black people come to the UK? To work, man. To work. And somehow we got this shit all twisted. You came here to make money, make your bread and bounce, man. Somehow, you know what? Let me grab a white woman while I'm at it, man. You know what? Let me go church while I'm at it too, man. I end up getting a heart broken. Side, man, you came to do your test, man. You said you want to do your test so you can get your passport, so life will be easy. Go get that test, man. The fuck you getting upset for? Oh my God, I got my heart broken. Oh my God, the racist. Go get that test, man. You're a black man and you work any job. You go there to make that money, man. Take that money, go home, man. Trying to go to the Christmas party. Trying to go to the what do you call the leaving do? And what else I got there? The staff. What do you call the staff? Something prize. Employee of the year. Getting all intertwined. Go make your money and bounce, man. Simon, you went to that test. You're supposed to. I've gone to that test for one reason. To get your passport, man. So life will be easier for you in the UK. You're getting all emotional or intertwined, just like our forefathers did, man. Black man, you go to that slavery and make that money. You know why? Because the landlord needs that money, man. You need that money. You know what I mean? Rent don't pay itself. Heating don't pay itself. Aircon don't pay itself, man. Don't go to that job and say, yo, she's nice. Let me see what she's about, man. Let me go chill at her house. Oh, she bought me lunch. She bought me lunch. She must be nice. Listen, man, any white man at your job treats you to lunch. Guess what, man? You take that lunch, man. You eat that lunch, enjoy that lunch, and guess what? The man that bought you lunch is still the devil the Bible speaks of, man. I got devils at my slavery that buy me lunch all the time, man. It's like, that lunch is delicious, man. Ain't nothing more nice than a free lunch. You might have a free lunch. I'm like, Crawford, you know what? Let me treat you a free lunch, man. Yeah, of course, man. No, you know what I mean? I just said sometimes you buy that lunch too. Sometimes your turn. You buy that lunch, man. You eat that lunch, man. You devour it, man. But listen, that man that buys you lunch calls you a nigger at home, man. Let me tell you something. Raheem Sterling, Sancho, what's our brother's name? Rashford was called nigger by the British public. And guess what? Them people that call them niggers and monkeys, they brought their colleagues lunch, man. These were just regular white people that you see in Tesco that same morning. I'm a liar, sir. I guess what? When they did a bit of digging, they go, yo, we got to sack you because on your Instagram you said this, on your Facebook you said this, and these were your regular men that was buying your lunch, man. So you right, Leroy? How you doing, Leroy? How's the kids, man? All right, yes. I was Shanika. She all right? All right, then cool, man. So I was Tyrone. You thought, wow, he's nice, man. And these same white people said you're a monkey and you can't take penalties, man. Right. And these same devils will treat you to lunch aside, man. Go get a test, man. Go get a test so you can fly out to Spain and come back and make life easy for you, man. Likewise, black man, you go to that job and make that money, man. Pay that rent, man. You may make sure you have good clothes and make sure everyone's fed and your kids are nice and your rent's paid and your house is nice and the carpet's crisp, man. That's all, man. While you're there, don't get it twisted. Listen, the Bible goes what? The Bible says, learn from your fathers, man. Our fathers made that same mistake. Our fathers come to the UK to work, man, and somehow ended up in the church somehow, banging a tambourine, talking about Jesus. What happened? They came to the UK to work, man. What newspaper was given to the Caribbean saying jobs in the UK. Somehow they came here in Liverpool and started hitting Becky's, man. What happened? And black, you side, man, don't do the same thing, man. Go to that test. You're worried about this woman so racist. Fuck all that, man. Worried about passing that test, man. Study. You know what I mean? Find out where Shakespeare was born, man. We should Stratford upon Avon. You know, don't think we don't know. We know where he's from, man. Find out what year the world will start. Go study, man. You're worried about who's racist. Damn all that, man. They're gonna be racist tomorrow. Listen, they're gonna be racist if you pass your test or if you fail it, man. You worried about passing it, man. Sluck. Anyone chime in before we move on? No, sir. My God, I got short. So anyway, we're going to Love Island, man. And this is another thing too. Like what I said, black man, don't become one with England, man. Come here to make your money, man. You got black man going on Love Island, man. Love Island's it's a white man program. When I was young, there was something called Blind Date, man. Remember Blind Date? With Cilla Black. Is Cilla white or Cilla black? And likewise, man, any black man on that show looking for an oppressor, man. You know, you want a black girl. Listen, the ghetto's full of them, man. On the show, talking about trying to find love. Shut up, man. You're on the TV show trying to find Becky, man. It's that line. And when you're on the shows, these things happen to you, man, because you don't know your place, man. You don't know your place, man. A black man's place is around black people. We're in the wrong place, trying to fit in. And they let us know. Listen, we're gonna find out what they said about this black man. So this black man's on a white show trying to find a Becky, and this devil just disrespects him, man. Just disrespects him on national TV. And why? Because he shouldn't have been there, man. You want to find a black girl? Listen, it's summertime right now, man. You want to find a black girl? Listen, you gotta come to Brum City Centre, man. Don't go, boy. Tell him, man. Salakia, let me not get any married man in trouble. But listen, you got your Salakia, Quartazar. Who's single here? Quartazar. You gotta go to Love Island, man. The weather in Brum right now is Love Island weather, man. You can find yourself a black girl, man. Salakia, black girl. But hey, you want to go on Love Island? This is what happens to you, man. Salakia.
Gigantic bellend. Mate, what are you calling a bellend? I'm calling you a bellend. Why are you calling me a bellend? Sit down. Stop.
Look at that, man. You go on them shows looking at a white woman, a devil gets to call you a bellend, man. The devil can't get no girl. He's vexed at you because, you know, you're brown and you got the swag and all the girls are on you. He gets to call you a bellend and hurt your feelings, man. You stand up saying, yo, who calling a bellend? And guess what? All the ITVs against you, man. All against you. Yo, that Toby's so aggressive. He brought he brought that gangster thug shit. He brought that roadman shit to Love Island, man. But you're just defending yourself. A man can't call you. For anyone that don't know, a bellend is what? The end of a penis, man. How dare, I don't care what you think about, man. How dare you come on national TV and call man names, man? And that happened, why? Because you was a Love Island chasing Becky, man. Now, devil can call you a bellend just because you're just doing you.
Gigantic bellend. Mate, what are you calling a bellend? I'm calling you a bellend. Why are you calling me a bellend? Sit down. Stop.
Nah, and also that's rude, man. You know what I mean? Like, I know we got viewers online that are, you know, in America and other countries, but in the UK, a bellend is fight talk, man. You call someone a bellend, you know what I mean? You better get ready to fight, man. You can't call a man that name and just walk away, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that you might want to look out, man. And he doesn't feel no way calling that black man that, because really, he's like, you shouldn't be here anyway, man. I can talk to you that way because you're not meant to be here, man. And even he knows that really Love Island is for his people, man. And what do we have to do? Stop going on these shows, man. Let me tell you something. These shows are not reality shows, man. Reality shows is your everyday life. You being on Love Island is not a reality show because that's not reality. You're on a show and they set things up to make it exciting. That's not reality. Reality is you getting with that black woman that lives next door, man. That's reality. You raising up your family. That's reality, man. And these shows are not reality.
I see this devil ain't like us. While we're happy to have Charlie Slough, yeah, come on, Charlie, come at money office. He's letting you know, listen, you're not welcome here, man. This is a white show right here. This is a white show where blonde women date blonde men, and the sun's shining, and we all get down. He's letting you know. While we're happy saying, Charlie, come in, man. Dizzy, come in, make a money, man. He's letting you know. Listen, we ain't like that. We let you know your place out here, man. You're a billion, you don't belong here. They let you know, man. And then women. Some of these delicious black women, man. It's lucky, man. Some of these gorgeous black women go on that show, man. Some of these black women that Osman should turn Osman down in the end, man. Come on the show and everyone's like, yeah, I don't want you, man. You're not good looking, man. We don't like you, man. Because they are not like black people. Black people, while you're all loving and accepting everybody else everybody else ain't accepting you, man. While you're loving, leave Charlie alone, man. Leave Tim Westwood alone, man. They're on Love Island. They ain't saying the same thing. They ain't saying leave that black woman alone. They're like, fuck that. I don't want this black woman, man. I don't want that, man. If you don't believe me, listen. The clip will speak for itself, man.
I don't think any of them did. It's such a hard topic to discuss, really, this one, but...
So for anyone that can't see, it says, do you feel any of the guys have a genuine attraction to black girls? Love you, by the way. And this is what she says, man. This is what she says. Listen carefully to what she says.
Currently, no. I don't think any of them did.
She says no. So why the hell are you on the show, man?
That's right.
There's a place where men have genuine love for black women. That's the UPK, man. It's a lucky, man. Why would you go on a show where they don't love black women? Why do you go to a place where they love black women, which is UPK, man? You come to the UPK, do you 6 months? You be wifed off, man. You be wifed off, man. We'll be seeing your congratulation pictures on I.S.U.P.K, United Kingdom, man. You and your husband getting oil on your head, man. Give it another 6 months. Do another picture. No, not 9, sorry. With not just you and your husband get anointed. You, your husband, and a child get anointed, man, in a pretty garment, man. But you want to go on that show where black people accepted and I don't know what to say, man. So luck, yeah. Oh, that the my wife. I'm joking. I would.
It's such a hard topic to discuss, really, this one, but...
So that was the sister talking about they don't like black women. That's her opinion. So you might think, well, that's her. You know what I mean? Now let's listen to the white man that was on the show. Let's talk from a male's perspective. You're probably saying, well, she's saying that. How would she know, man? Is she a man? How would she know? Let's see what the white man said, man. The rules on the show, you have to couple up to be saved, else she'd be evicted. I don't watch the show too tough. I know bits and bobs. And this white man and her paired up on the show, so she wouldn't be evicted. And this is what he said about her, man. So lucky, this is his words, not mine. His words, not listen. I think she's fire. So lucky. What? Hey, listen. He don't think the same.
Yeah, and you could have left even earlier. Actually, you were saved, weren't you, by Rachel? At that point, Brad, did you feel like Rachel was the one for you? Well, that's telling, that response.
Nah, but
really, so you knew you didn't like her then?
Nah, honestly, Rachel's a nice lass, and she actually surprised.
I know.
So like, I can't, man.
You want me to chime in?
It's like I can't.
Listen, let me tell you something. That white man's reactions for that black woman, it must be heartbreaking, man. You mean while for her she's upset, he's laughing like as picked her because I wanted just to get by on the show. Even when the black man asked him, so do you mean if he liked her? He laughed like, "Come on, you mad?" like that laugh is a sarcastic laugh. Like, come on, really? Why? Because white men do not like black women, man. So why try, man? You mean you can come to a place where we love black women, Hispanic women, Native Indian women, but instead you rather take a risk on a show that the men don't love black women, man. You mean why would you do that, man? You mean you got a place where it's guaranteed, man? That's right. And then you'll rather go to a place where it's not guaranteed. Why? Because we hate each other, man. That's right. And the hate we have It will bring us on a show and get us embarrassed, man. Why? Because you believe some white hunk from a castle upon Tyne is gonna get you on your feet, man. And it's not gonna happen, man. You know what I mean? He don't want you, man. You're not his type, and it's time that we stop lying to each other and accept it. That's right. And listen, if you know who don't like you, do you know what you should do? You should focus on who does like you, man. Right. And then you know what? We can make it work, man.
And other one, what you said was deep, man. Well, that's deep, man. Listen, let me tell you something, man. If you don't fit into one group, man, make your own, man. Make your own. Black man, we got our own group already, man. We got our own group, man. We got our own group where what consists of black people, black children, black music. But we're trying to go to another group, man. We're trying to go to another group where we ain't accepted. And we just become beggars, man. We become beggars. Please accept us. Please love us. How about we say F your love, man? F where you come from. And guess what? I got black people that love me, man. I'm going to go to a place where there's black love. I'm going to go to a place where there's black children and black men and black women. We're like, please accept us. What do black men do as soon as they get $2 in his pocket, man? It's like a £2 in his pocket, man. Move to a white neighborhood. What's wrong with the black neighborhood? How about we build up the ends, man? Yeah, I'm leaving the ends, car. The ends is too rough, man. It's too get on to a white neighborhood. How about we build up the ends, man? So it won't be so rough. That's what we gotta do, man. And the more we beg and go to these neighborhoods, guess what? We get embarrassed. We get disrespected. We get people saying, she's a nice lass. She's nice, like she's a cool person, but and this girl's fire, man. Salakia. And you look some as a sister online, some Kendall, man, turn you down, man. Salakia.
Had to get in on this one, man, because that one upset me, you know. That's unfortunate, man. And this is why these sisters need to come in the I.S.U.P.K and be reformed, man. They need that cleansing. They need that washing of the water by the word, man. You know why? Because you're in a dog kennel looking for man. And that's disgusting, man. These white men are filthy dogs, man. That's right. And you're up in there looking for men, looking for a husband. What's wrong with you, man? That's right. Come up in the I.S.U.P.K and be cleansed, man. Because, listen, there's men up in here, you know. Real men, men of the Lord. Alpha males, you know what I mean? We take control up in here, you know. Come in the I.S.U.P.K, man. And listen, man, I understand she probably went on there for fame and to boost their Instagram followers, but don't put yourself in a position to get turned down by a white man, man. That's the last thing you want to do. Like her being, you know, kind of good looking. I don't say she's, what do you say? She's, you know, she's all right. She's all right. I'll give her what are we saying, Cortizon? What are we giving her?
I'll say 8.
I'll give her 9, 8. So 9, 8. What are you giving her, Cortizon? She's a good 8. Cortizon said she's a good 8. I'll give her a 4. But still, like, yeah. I'm joking. But listen, man. She shouldn't put herself in a position to get embarrassed by some white man. Listen, the guy on the show said you could have got kicked out of the show earlier, but she saved you. This man didn't even have the dignity to say anything nice about her. Like, well, she saved me and I like her for that. He still said no, meaning he was waiting for his white woman, man. As soon as his white woman would have came in, what would he have done? Kick that black woman out the show. Right. It's like a chess match. He's only using her to get where he wants to be. And this is what white people do, man. They use us to get where they want to be. Like when we was talking about the music, they use us to get where they want to be. Then they set up a business. This white man here was going to use her to get where he wants to be, man. Because he knows that his soulmate is a white woman and it ain't no black woman, man. He knows that everybody watching at home knows, everybody that knows him knows he don't like black women. Whereas us at home should know black women don't like white men, man. Right. Black women are not supposed to like white men. That's right. If a white man picks you, you're supposed to say no, but right. It's lucky the road came out, so lucky. She's supposed to say no. She's supposed to say no, man. Instead of settling with some white man. And then she even came on the interview and said, I don't think they're interested in black women. Listen, man. How much Love Islands have there been? Like 10 seasons?
Yeah, about.
We could have told you this from season 1, man. From season 1, I could have told you they don't like black women, man. Right. This is why every season, what happens? They put one black man on there, one black woman on there. And what happens? The black man always makes a fool out of himself. The last one, what's his name? Sharif got kicked off the show.
What's up on Marcel?
What's his name, Marcel?
Marcel from Blazing Squad.
That's like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
All the black men on there make a fool out of themselves. They get kicked off the show, and everyone speaks bad about them. Now, this guy's on the show, you know, and people's calling him a ballad. And listen, man, the white man only speaks to you like that because he knows there's cameras there, and then it makes like you're the aggressor when you react, man. Like with them, the antagonists, man, they know how to antagonize black people. Right. Now, if you call a man out of his name, obviously he's gonna get angry, man. When especially when it's some little pruny white boy that you know that you could twist up with one hand, man, calling you all of those things. Listen, man, stop going on Love Island. The thing is this: stop going on Love Island, and you know what? I think we shouldn't even watch it. Let their ratings go down. What's the luck? I sent something in the news yesterday about Love Island, and it made me sick to my stomach, man. There was a comment on was it on one of the shade barrels, and it said, "Time to make a gay Love Island." I was like, oh God. I was like, oh, Sideman's gonna be on there, so luck.
Hey, you man, cut me the fuck up. Hey, fuck you know. I won't be watching. I don't watch Love Island anyway. I tried to get into it one time, just couldn't get into it, man. So luck, yeah. But yeah, man. So anyway, this is another program called PAP, PAP, Prevent a Predator. So this brother from Brum now, what he would do is set up a child molester, get all the evidence, chat to man. You know what I mean? Mama's like, yeah, come link me. He'll be like, yo, you know I'm 15, innit? Man be like, yeah, still link them. Then it'll pop up with a drone and whatnot, record him. You know how to do it. It's like what's the other one called, man? Do it at the time, like Catch a Predator. So in this particular episode, he caught himself a predator. There's a man that works in a hotel, man. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. It's something to be white in the UK, man. This man is a predator, man, and this man got to call the police on his black brothers, on his brothers that caught him trying to have sex with a minor. Called the police. Had his black man had to leave. So we got to bounce because it can get sticky. We're black, and the police lock us up. And he is a predator, man. This is how it is to be white in the UK, man. Me, a black man. If your house gets robbed, you can't call the police because you know you got a spliff in the ashtray, man. You're like, shit, I will call the police, but there's a spliff in the ashtray. This man's a predator, man. And he called the police, and you had to flee. It's like it's a
nah. And what he said is heavy. I'll give you an example. At my a wife's house, a few doors down with the white neighbor, she tried to burn her own house down, man. So so now it was late at night, and with my adept son or son, you know what I mean. He's like, there's a fire outside. So I'm thinking in the back garden. So I'm looking at the back window like, what? And then I see a door and the window frame melting. So now me, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be action man, nothing, but I thought, someone burnt it and it was asleep. So I'm banging on the door and the heat's blazing on me. And then the next neighbor's like, no, she was like, don't. She goes, the people in the house set the house on fire and they went upstairs. So she goes, I've called a fire brigade. So they're on the way. And guess what happened? Once the fire brigade came, they stayed in the house. Then afterwards, someone called 999 again. And the police, they never even kicked down the door, man. Or the police don't just knock on the door and go, what, like, I want to talk. And she's like, no. And they waited outside for a bit and then they drove off, man. She tried to kill herself and the kids. And police didn't even kick down the door. Why? Because they're white, man. Let that you be you who's black. Those police would kick down the door and arrest you, man. Say that they're saying that you tried to self-harm and kill those kids, man. She did it, and police didn't even dare kick down the door, man. I said she tried to set her own house alight, man. And you know what I mean? When I saw that, I was like, being white means something, man. That even the police won't even dare kick down your door, even though you tried to kill yourself and your kids, man. They were just outside waiting, and afterwards, like, you know what, let's go. Never even kick down the door or nothing, man.
So like, I'm gonna show you. Listen, people think I'm playing, and the UPK got a chip on our shoulder because what? We don't get no Valentine's Day gifts. So listen, I'm trying to show you, man. It's not that, man. It's something in the UK to be white, man. And it's something to be black, man. I'm gonna show you how nice it is in the UK to be white, man. You could be a child molester, man, and you got the balls to call the police when you're in the wrong, and have black people flee from you, man.
My peoples, civilly, no like that. Bro, you get me? We're out there on the night shift. You know what time it is, yeah? Got a predator. We're about to link him up right now. My man's a manager. He's a manager working at a hotel. He's telling the little child to come through now. Yeah, so we're about to pull up, yeah? Bow, yeah? PAP, pat. Let me just tell you, yeah, who I am, yeah? I'm Prevent a Predator. I go around, yeah, and what I do is I catch predators like you that talk to underage, and it's gonna go out there and everyone's gonna see this, yeah? Okay, so all I'm asking, yeah, I wanna know what's going through your mind. I wanna know what's going on with you. So can I suggest you call the police, please? Alright then. No, I'm going back in. Running. Wait there, look at him running. PAP, Prevent a Predator. Prevent a Predator. What are you doing? Prevent a Predator. What are you doing? You let us see, you invited us here. You invited us here. You invited us here. Don't make me call the manager. You invited us here. I'll call the police.
I will.
Yeah. Alright then.
Accept from here. The police, please, the Town Harrow Hotel.
Call them.
You're getting sacked from here, Eddie.
Call them.
Hello there, can I have the police to the Town Harrow Hotel, please? I've got two guys trying to Town Harrow Hotel, Edgbaston, Birmingham. Manager here, two guys trying to get into my hotel. No,
is inviting a child to the premises.
Yeah, I've invited a child to the premises for this. Yeah, I've invited a child to the premises for this.
We're not trying to bring no way in.
Look at you, man. Discover the earth.
So basically, guys, yeah, we just caught the predator, yeah. He's trying to ring police and us saying that we're breaking him, so we just left it, yeah. We don't want it to look like it's the wrong thing, yeah. I just want to say, big up my dog, Soverly, come on, bow. PAP, Prevent a Predator, pat, yeah. Bow.
Look at that, man. These brothers had to retreat, man, because the devil called the police. You know what I mean? A child molesting devil called the police, man. And child molester run up. When police come, guess who's gonna get in trouble, man? Black people are, man. And that's how low we are, black man. That a child molester can call the police on you, man. A child molester ain't even scared because I would call the police, but that might get me in trouble, man. A child molester can call the police and you gotta run. But he should be the one scared. He should be scared to call the police. That's how low we are, man. That even a criminal can pull out his phone and call the police and we gotta run. What would the police see? The police won't see child molester and black lads. The police see black thugs harming a poor white guy and probably will open fire on us, man. Probably just like the brother that got stabbed and got tasered. We'll probably get the taser, man. We'll probably get the baton and the mace and, you know, run by the whatever these police do to brothers, man. We would get that, man. And the brother had to dip because why? A child molester called the police. That's how low we are in this society, man. That's how low we are in society. That's why black men, you know what we gotta do? We create our own society, man. And that society is called the kingdom of heaven, man. Christ said the kingdom don't come with observation. It don't come by you looking around. For you to get this kingdom, black man, you gotta make it, man. And that's what we're doing right here in the I.S.U.P.K, man. We get brothers that were child molesters and fix them up, and they're no longer child molesters, man. We get drug dealers and turn them to men of God, man. We are making this kingdom, man. And in the kingdom of heaven, black man, guess what? No child molester could ever call the police on us, man. A child molester gonna get his head cut off, man. And he can call 999, man. 999 will be out of service, man. You know what I mean? No white man can ever. Imagine that, man. Some disgusting child molester, man, that wants to have sex with underage boys and girls, man, can pick up the phone and have us running off, man. That won't happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. Some disgusting judge, some judge that eats pork, man, has sex with boys, man. We go to his court case and he says that we're animals and locks us up for life. Says that we're animals and said we must pay back dates and child support and stuff, man. Not in the kingdom of heaven, man. So lucky, man. Not in the kingdom of heaven. These disgusting people won't rule over us no more, man. These people are disgusting, got the nerve to call the law on us, man. Can you believe that shit?
And also, that breaks the lie that England don't see race. Because for him to call 999 after what he was about to do, he knows that by him being white, the police are going to be on his side. Or he wouldn't call 999. He knows what he was about to do. And he still knew, well, listen, I'll call 999. Why? Because he knows that the police will be on his side because he's white. That's right. It's got nothing to do with who's wrong and right. He knows the police will hear him above them because he's white, man. They could show him evidence, but listen, he knows, listen, I'm white, man. I call 999. The police is for my cause. And I'll let that be a lesson to you, man. England does see color, or otherwise he wouldn't call 999. He would have the common sense to know, listen, I'm in the wrong here. I was gonna meet this 15-year-old. You know what? I'm gonna just let it go. But he knows, nah, I'm white, man. I call 999. Police are gonna listen to me, man. I'm gonna say these men tried to rob me. These guys are thugs, and the police are not going to hear them. And that's what he knew, man.
It's like a black man. Listen, let me tell you something. You're well out of your league, man. You're well out of your league, man. You're trying to prove to the world that we're all equal. Trying to show the world we're all equals. You're way, listen, this is way above you, man. You can't fight this, man. You can't. A child molester can call the police on you, man. Listen, black man, you're fighting something that's too high for you, man. Too high for you, man. And every time we keep getting our heart broken. You can't believe that people called you a nigger for missing a penalty, man. You're trying to be equal with this world, man. Listen, you're fighting something that can't be fought, man. When a child molester can call the police on you, that's how you know that, listen, this is a battle that I can't win, man. In fact, I mean, serious, you can't win this, man. But you can if you come in the UPK, man, and build our own society, man. We are not equal to this oppressor, man. He's above us in this kingdom, man. That's why you got crack corners and he can spend $4,000 on shoes. That's why he got Buckingham Palace, man, and you got the council estates, man. You're fighting for something that you have no idea what you're up against, man. A child molester can call the police on you. That's what you're up against, black man. That's what you are up against, man. How about you stop trying to become equal, man? You are not. That should show you that you are not equal. You are a criminal. A criminal can call the police and get you locked up, but he's a criminal. You gotta run like you're the criminal, but you ain't molesting no children. You were on the phone trying to link a 15-year-old girl or boy. You went. But you're running like you're the one on the phone talking to a 15-year-old boy or girl. That's what you're up against, man. And if you're a black man voting and marching and trying to, get some equality, shame on you, man. You're way out of your league, man. It's something that you can't do, man. And what's that sister the other day in the House of Parliament? She had to find out, man. What's in Dawn Butler? Dawn Butler called Boris Johnson a liar, man. Got kicked out of the House of Parliament, man. Meanwhile, there's an MP the other day that accused Boris Johnson of stealing. So that Boris Johnson stole taxpayers' money to refurbish his flat. Accuse him of stealing, man. Did he get kicked out of the House of Parliament? No. Did anyone tell him to leave? No. Enoch Powell had a speech about black people. The speech is called "What the Rivers of Blood." But he said in 50 years from now, black men will take over the world. Did anybody kick him out of the House of Parliament? Did anyone tell him to retract his statement? But this sister said that Boris was a liar and wasn't wrong. Back to why Boris was a liar. I had to leave the House of Parliament, man. We're gonna play that. We're gonna dust, man.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, during the last 18 months, it has been a tale of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good in that the people of Brent and elsewhere have joined together to form mutual aid groups. Religions have come together, found common ground, and strangers are now firm friends. The bad in this government's catastrophic handling of the pandemic, the mixed messages, corruption in plain sight, and the authoritarian laws and erosion of our democracy. And the ugly. Racism has reared its ugly head in society, spurred on by government reports and the hyping up of the culture war and the war on woke. And whilst the NHS was coping with 130,000 people dying from the pandemic, the Prime Minister was making his mates rich. Cronyism is rife. Old chums are given jobs regardless of their skill set, and some a little bit on the side. This has been one big experiment for this corrupt, authoritarian, racist enabling government, and I'm not scared, Madam Deputy Speaker, of saying it like it is. The government said we need to talk about class, so let's do it. Let's call it out. This toxic elitism once and for all. Highlight Byline Times, Good Law Project, Novara Media, Open Democracy, Amnesty, Liberty, all exposing the government, and the government's response is to spend public money defending the indispensable. Funny how there's no money for the NHS staff, but £1 billion of COVID contracts have been awarded to Conservative donors. Ministers were not involved, we were told, but then Good Law Project exposed emails from the Prime Minister's advisors and the Home Secretary lobbying for money. This corrupt, authoritarian approach of the government would be condemned and investigated if it was happening anywhere else in the world. The 1% believe they owe nothing to society. They don't believe in the NHS because they don't support it. But this week, I spoke to oral youth writer Manuel Nadim. She wrote, Let anti-racism be both common logic and law. May we have more accountability than apologies. May performative placeholders posts be followed by policy. When the future arrives, let the minimum wage be the living wage. Let survival be birthright. And when the poor cannot pay with anything else, let us not ask them to pay with their lives. Madam Deputy Speaker, poor people in our country have paid with their lives because the Prime Minister spent the last 18 months misleading this House and the country. Peter Stefanik from the CWU has over 27 million views on his online. And let me tell you some of them. He highlights that the Prime Minister said the economy has grown by 73%. It's just not true. Reinstated nurses bursary, just not true. There wasn't an app working anywhere in the world, just isn't true. The Tories invested 34 billion in the NHS, not true. The Prime Minister said we have severed the link between infection and serious disease and death. Not only is this not true, Madam Deputy Speaker, but it is dangerous, and it's dangerous to lie in the pandemic. And I'm disappointed that the Prime Minister has not come to the House to correct the record and to correct the fact that he has lied to this House and the country over and over again.
Order. I'm sure that the member will reflect on her words just then, perhaps correct the record.
Madam Deputy Speaker, what would you rather, a weakened leg or a severed leg? You know, at the end of the day, the Prime Minister has lied to this House time and time again. And it's funny that we get in trouble in this place for calling out the lie rather than the person lying.
Order, 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 order. Can you please reflect on your words and withdraw your remarks?
Deputy Speaker, I've reflected on my words, and somebody needs to tell the truth in this House that the Prime Minister has lied.
Under the power given me by Standing Order number 43, I order the member to withdraw immediately from the House for the remainder of the...
And you see that she had to leave, and I'm going to let you in on something. You want to know something about us? We are too honest, man. Now, you see, in the House of Lords, their objective is to lie. And that's why when she's saying he's a liar, it hurts them because she's right. The whole point is you're there to lie. You're there to gain you're there to game everyone up. But you see, with blacks and Hispanics, we are too honest and nice, man. And when they experience that, it's like, listen, you gotta leave, man. You're exposing Boris Johnson for being a liar. And that's the problem. That's why we need to rule the earth, man. Because we are honest, as you saw in that video right there. And what she's saying is not nothing they don't know. Just that they're there to lie to each other, man. And then when she comes with the facts, it's like, listen, now you have to go, man. That's why we need to rule the earth. Why? Because we would do it with honesty and a truth, man.
So like, just before we wrap up, man. And this sister had what? Facts? He lied, man. He said he's doing a good job for the COVID, and it wasn't. That's a lie. Meanwhile, another oppressor was having a debate with Boris, and he called him a thief, man. Called him a thief. He said that Boris took taxpayers' money to refurbish his flat. He said Boris took what? Was buying £150 a roll for wallpaper, man. And these things were false. Boris showed the receipts, and it came out that he didn't steal. Called him a thief. Was he told to retract his statements? No, he wasn't, man. No, he wasn't. Enoch Powell said black people would take over the UK, man. And he didn't want to live in a country with black people. Said it. An MP that said it in front of other MPs, man. And he wasn't told to retract his statements, man. Because again, black man, we know what we're up against, man. You feel like you're in England and everything's equal. I can say what they say. No, you can't, man. You're in England where a child molester can call the police on you, man. That's what we're up against, man. We got no clue, man. You need to come to UPK, man. Come to 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, and learn under these wonderful men, man. Come to these classes, man. 7 to 9, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday, man, at 9 to 11, man. Learn from these wonderful men, man. We're back at Brixton High Street next week, Saturday, man. You know what I mean? So again, man, this is what the 54th episode of On the Ends, man. We'll be here next week. Everyone, you know what I mean? Take time with the sunshine, man. I know sunshine blazing right now. You know what I mean? Don't be out there getting heat stroke, man. Take your Puritan, take your what's it called? Your nasal spray. Take your tablets, you know what I mean? Cause yo, this is England ain't this hay fever ain't rampant, man. Your hay fever this year? I don't want.
No, not much.
Yo, hateful try to kill me this day, man. It's lucky, man. Call it hateful from Satan, man. So yo, I have to be careful. But again, man, we'll be here next week. And with that, shalom.